Alright guys, welcome back to Feed the Beast episode 3, of course. Only makes sense. But anyway, today, or at least in the comment sections from the first 2 episodes, I've gathered a fair bit of information which I didn't have the luxury of doing for the first 2, obviously, because how the hell do I get response for feedback for the first episode? But a lot of you guys gave me some really nice suggestions, especially in episode 2, and a big popular kind of request was for me to build a portal gun. Oh! Fucking, that goes down. But yeah, that's what I plan on doing for today if I can. I've checked out the recipe, and there's a bunch of different ones, and I'm a little bit confused, because I don't know the difference, but I think we just need to make 2 of the base model. And for those who haven't played Portal, there's a bridge nearby you, but anyway, basically the portal gun lets you shoot 2 different places, and it creates a portal that allows you to step through one and come out the other. Now, I'm not quite sure how useful this is going to be within Minecraft, but I don't know, we'll have to get fairly creative with it. One use that I could possibly use it for, that I've trying to thinking of what to do, is when we're creating like animal farms. And you always know how annoying it is to drag a fucking cow that doesn't know what it wants, like 500 blocks. So what I was planning to do is set up a little paddock with one of the portals set up, and then just go around looking for animals and shooting them into the other portal, and hopefully that works out. Music. Very loud. But before we go on any adventure of any description, it's always nice to tuck it down and have a bit of a snooze. And I don't know about this update. I never get a long enough time to read it, but I guess Feed the Beast is updating regularly, and I'm not exactly staying with the times, but I will update mine. Feed the Beast in good time, but if we do get some extra time, I do have some things planned, but if not, excuse me, they can always extend to the next episode. But before we head off, I obviously need to get rid of a lot of this crap. I can't burden myself with a full inventory before we leave. It's seriously the worst thing ever. But I didn't actually show you guys the portal gun recipe, and I probably should keep it up for my own well-being anyway, because I'll probably forget it myself. There's multiple colours, and I imagine they kind of pair up together. So what I want to do is create these first 2 together, because I imagine it's pretty, I don't know, intuitive to say that those 2 would kind of pair up together. But yeah, I'll just be making those 2 for today. And if that doesn't work, I'll be a little bit confused, but that is the recipe we need. So in total, we're going to need 4 obsidian, 2 diamond, 2 ender pearls, and 10 iron ingots, which is not too bad considering we already have half of the stuff. All that's left to do is really gather ender pearls, but we need to really put some of this crap away. But anyway, I'll do my best to explain how all this stuff works. We've got our jetpack, hook it up with a generator, and I'm going to expand this room a little bit in the future, because I don't think a macerator and a generator really cut the mustard in terms of a modded Let's Play kind of arsenal. So what I'm going to do is probably make an electric compressor. I think I need a compressor. So that's probably something we can do, because I do have to wait until it is nighttime, because I don't even know why I slept just then. But as you all know, the Endermen will not come out to play unless it is dark outside. So I guess we can preoccupy ourselves with the compressor. And for those who don't know what the compressor is used for, it's basically one of those engines or machines that turn a raw ingredient into a processed ingredient, which is a common theme. But if you're wondering why I would require this thing, it's because there is a set of armor that I do plan on creating very soon, depending on how quickly I can do this. But the nanosuit armor, I do believe in TEKKIT was very expensive, but in this mod it's very, very achievable. So that's probably something I'll be going for. I don't know if it's going to be better than this bronze gear. I imagine it would be though, because if you're going to go through a fair bit of effort just to get armor, I imagine it would have a bit of an impact over this regular gear. But I'm just trying to think what I need to make. I need a woodcutting axe. Otherwise I can just, what I could do actually, if I didn't want a wood cutting axe, what I can do is just get rid of all these leaves, which I might actually do. Get a pair of shears, speed up this process. This is very obnoxious. Hopefully that isn't too bad. And hopefully it isn't too loud in the videos. I apologize if it has been up to this point. But a good little tip if you guys, why is that? God damn. Normally the shears just tear through this stuff. But a tip for you guys making rubber tree plants. If you want to just collect the sap as opposed to the wood. If you're going to be just farming the trees, you can get rid of the leaves. But what you want to do is leave every single leaf on top. Like so, make it look like mini cigarettes, organic cigarettes made out of trees. Make sure you leave them behind, otherwise it's not going to respawn the sap. That was the case in TEKKIT, so I could be completely wrong. It could be a little bit different in this mod, but that's as far as I know how it works. And I'm a little bit disappointed to how inefficient these shears are for sharing these saplings, the trees rather. I'd probably be better off destroying the leaves in order to get some more saplings. But I think we've got enough here to satisfy our rubber needs. But we can just use these tree taps to harvest the sap out of the trees. And for those who don't know, I will be running out of that very shortly. So I will show you guys how to create that. Because that's something I really had a hard time finding out. It's just all these dumb little things that I just don't know how they work. A lot of explanations were not given whilst I was watching Let's Plays. And I don't want to make that same mistake. Because I have a lot of questions when I watch one myself. And I don't know, when there's a transition between episodes and people don't explain how they get things, it is a little bit annoying. So what the hell? How do we get a sapling out of that? So if you guys are confused and you're not sure how to create something, let me know, and I'll try and patch it up at a later date. But the goal is obviously to leave most stones unturned, so I don't even know if I said that right, whatever. But anyway, I don't know if I'll worry about, do we dare worry about this last tree. But once we survey the trunks, making sure we get all the sapling, I think it's time that we cooked up the rubber. And the rubber is actually a very, very useful ingredient. It's a very common ingredient used in a lot of things, namely the circuits, which are used in a lot of things, obviously, as you will find out for yourself. So a good rubber tree, or at least rubber sapling, or rubber, what is this shit? The sticky resin. A sticky resin farm is definitely going to do you a world of good if you're playing in Feed the Beast and TEKKIT. They are both universally very important. Kind of glad that we get these saplings anyway. I'm not quite sure if we could just place these leaves over and over and use the shears to just get them over and over, just like the flint and gravel trick. But I think that would be a little bit strange if that worked. So I don't really think I'll need to try it because I'll be very confused if it does. Be a pretty minor exploit if it does actually work, but I guess it would make a little, no, actually reverse that, it makes no sense, so I'm just going to imagine that it doesn't work at all. But one good thing is for the compressor, apart from the armor, actually I'm going off on a tangent that doesn't make sense. The machine I'm thinking of is a extractor. And what that will allow me to do is use the rubber wood as opposed to the sticky resin. This stuff here, this, no. What we can do with this is chuck this into an extractor. And what that will allow us to do is extract rubber directly out of the wood. So instead of making these stupid cigarette farms to get your sticky resin to then just making it into rubber, what you can do is just make rubber tree farms. And using the extractor, we can extract rubber directly out of the wood, which is a much better way to do it, considering how many lumps of wood you get per tree. And also you can use bone meal and anything like that. And if you're really cheap like me at the start, you can even use the rubber wood to power your generator, to power your extractor. So what I might do actually, we might keep the compressor project off the next episode and actually prioritize the extractor because it's going to be a very crucial ingredient. And I'm probably going to regret not making it if I don't do it very quickly. But obviously we still need a few more copper cables. It'd be nice if I had them stored away. Actually, this might actually work out. Oh my goodness, I'm a genius. I don't even mean to be. So anyway, what we're going to be doing is creating uninsulated copper cable, and we've got to hug it up with some rubber and make it insulated. Now I'm not sure, actually I'm going to try this. I'm not quite sure if if you accidentally make this copper cable first, I'm pretty sure it'll still work. Now, I could be completely wrong, but yeah, I'm actually completely wrong. Actually, wait. Nope. Apparently. I'm pretty sure you can actually convert this cable into copper cable. I'm not too sure why it's not letting me, but it looks like we've just wasted a little bit of copper. So pro tip of the day, don't friggin' do that, otherwise you'll waste your copper. Anyway, so the proper recipe is for the copper cable as such, and once we have that, what we're going to be doing is just making a simple circuit board, and it's probably a bit handy if you guys have a bit of resources from the start. If you're kind of one of those people who go digging like a spastic earlier on, if you have a bunch of resources, is to definitely pile up the amount of electronic circuits you have, because you are going to be using them left, right, and center. They are very common in recipes, and if not, the advanced circuits are required to make well, the electronic circuits are required to make the advanced circuits, which are required to make better machines. So it is a very, very arduous task, but once you get a bunch of circuits, pop them away into a handy little chest for easy access, and you should be able to find them fairly easily, and it should take a lot of time out of making the same thing over and over. And that's just my little tip. But anyway, today we've actually got the feedback from the last episode, so I will be able to credit the guys who won the Word of the Day signs, and I think it was actually one person, so congrats. I'm pretty sure his name was Alex Sound, but we will, as always, leave that to the very end of the video in order to credit him for his effort. But you guys need to pick up the slack. We can't have one guy winning every single time. That I think he was just very on the ball that time. But what the hell? What is this? A Minotaur axe. I kind of want to make that, but I think it's a bit out of my league at this stage. Okay, so we've got an electronic circuit, and everything else is pretty much easy to make. I'll run you guys quickly over it. And I'm pretty sure I do have refined iron. Bull crap, I don't have it anywhere. Alright, apparently not. And machine blocks is also one of those things that you want to probably make a few more than necessary, because you are going to be using them a fair bit. And they're just simply created by a little furnace shaped of refined iron. Very easy stuff. So what we've got currently, the electronic circuit and the machine block, and all that's left to do is make the tree taps. And for those who are wondering, the tree taps are simply made by drawing a tap out of tree loot, otherwise known as logs, otherwise known as planks rather. But unfortunately they don't stack, which is a pain in the ass. So what you can do is just chuck them next to the crafting table. Make sure you can pick them up whilst using it, and that'll save you a little bit of heartbreak if your inventory isn't too big. So bam, we have an extractor, and that is a very good tool. And I automatically think that this thing is almost redundant, simply because we already have this extractor. So what I probably will do in the future is make a bit of an efficient tree farm, just to namely just get rubber, because we don't have equivalent exchange in this mod. As you guys will know, I'll show off the extractor in its full potential, but I don't actually have equivalent exchange at my disposal. So what I normally would have done in TEKKIT is just use a collector, or whatever the hell it was, a condenser, get one piece of rubber, and then just sacrifice everything I could mass produce in order to get more of it. We don't have that, as I said, luxury to do that, so I think it's time that we look for some Endermens. Is it rising or... Okay, I was very concerned. I got automate, like, massively... What is the word? Distracted. How ironic. Completely distracted about focusing on making a compressor that I completely forgot about the whole fact that I was waiting for the moon to rise. But luckily we found an Enderman almost immediately, and this may be a hard battle. Oh god, the jetpack makes things so much harder. Oh no, 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 no. Urgh. Please die. Please. No, 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 no. Alright, so I don't like the situation I'm in right now. Holy crap. So yeah, pro tip of the day, probably don't take on Endermen in hard mode unless you're really ballsy and have a bit of armor that isn't bronze. So I really, really need this nano suit, I imagine. But I'm going to keep it on hard mode. I'm going to go balls to the wall, and hopefully that guy's lost aggro on me. And what I'm going to do is lure this creeper I'm actually don't risk this. Take off the jetpacks is really annoying. If I can lure this creeper into the Enderman, hopefully that'll do a fair bit of damage to him. And can we pick up an ender pearl? You son of a bitch, Enderman. I need 2 ender pearls, and that bitch didn't drop me one, which is highly depressing. But what we can do is chuck the jetpack back on if we want to speed up the process. I don't want to always have it on because, as I said last episode, it just gets used really, really quickly. And I don't know if I'm just imagining things, but I do feel like the TEKKIT jetpack was more had a longer battery life, I guess. I guess we're stuck with the cheap ass Walmart batteries to be all American relevant and stuff, but as opposed to the I don't even know the superior alternative, so I apologize. Anyway, so moving onwards, what I could actually do to save you guys the grief of actually I don't know if you call it grief, but to save you guys a bit of time, what I might do is go ahead and slaughter some endermendicles on my own. Yes, I just said endermendicles. Word of the day can be fuck it, whatever I said the first time. Endermendicles, I don't even know anymore. So you guys are gonna have to good luck typing that crap out. But what I'm gonna do is go on my epic journey to kill 2 endermen to get 2 ender balls, and I'll join you guys once I have such balls in my disposal. Oh my goodness! No, oh my. No, not again, not again. No, 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 no. Run! Oh my goodness. No, that's... No, 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 no. Wrong one. Oh my god. Wait a minute. What the hell? What? Give it back, you bottle. Oh my god. No, 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 no. I don't want to be killed by my own stuff. This is the worst. Oh my, are you serious? No. No. Nah. Oh. Fuck. Alright guys, so I've been slaying Endermen for like 2 nights, and I didn't get anything, and it hurt a little bit. I actually died 4 fucking times, and now we've got our 2 ender pearls after about 10 days, and this is really hard. But anyway, so now we have enough ender balls to make our portal guns, and I'll have to look at the recipe again, but I've also put away my obsidian and my ingots, which is a pain in the ass, which I'll go have to retrieve them again. And hopefully before the episode ends we can get these 2 together, give them a bit of a hookup and show them who's boss, and eventually do something cool with them. I don't even know. Hopefully we can use them on animals. If we can't, I'll be a little bit upset, but whatever. But anyway, so I don't know where this crap's even going. I kind of just put all my stuff away before, whilst I was dying, and I'm pretty sure I swear, if I've lost this crap whilst... No. If it's not in any of these chests, it can't be anywhere. Son of a bitch. I think I actually lost everything. Apart from the only thing I really worry about is the obsidian, because it's such a pain in the ass to kind of collect. But what I might do is actually go collect some more, and I'll join you guys in a sec. Okay, so now I have 6 obsidian. I did want to get a little bit more for an enchanting table. However, there just wasn't enough lava down there, and I just couldn't be bothered looking for any more. But anyway, we have enough for our portal guns, and I'm not quite sure if we're going to be able to use them straight off the bat, because I'm seeing all these portal spawners and all this other crap, and I have no idea if it's going to be necessary. But at the very least, we can create the portal guns, and all that's left to do really is create some iron ingots. And I've also been cooking up some spuds in the cookie machine, but a lot of my stuff has gone walkabouts, and I have no idea where a lot of my crap is. So I'm going to have to cook up some more iron ore, and actually take out some from the chest here. And if I just cut out randomly, it's because I'm actually recording this live and I'm getting distracted. It's effectively trying to concentrate on a math test when you've got a topless maniac in front of you doing cartwheels. So just kind of empathize with me, guys, and hopefully we'll get through this together. But anyway, I'm just going to put some of this stuff away. I might actually join you guys once all this furnace is cooked about 10 ingots, so we can get stuck into creating this portal gun. Okay, here we go. So we've got the last remaining ingot cooking up now. And I might actually put some of this tin dust onto the furnace. And I was just kind of thinking I might actually make an electronic furnace before we end the episode. I'm not quite sure if we really need it. It's pretty much just a bit of an additional accessory at this point, because I have so many furnaces. And what I might do actually is, because I was slaying so many of those Endermen, I actually come across a crapload of other mobs that I took down. And a lot of them were spiders, and finally we can actually make a bow. But no arrows, unfortunately, so I'm not quite sure if I'm going to be doing it this Let's Play, but I know I always tend to make a mob trap. So if we do end up doing that, I don't know, I think I'll be good for that. If I can find a skeleton spawner, that'll probably be the better substitute. But one or the other would definitely be good in terms of getting arrows and such. But I did notice that I was getting mobs actually spawning on top of my little roof here. So what I'm going to do is just pop a few torches up here, make sure that stuff doesn't happen again. Because I had a run-in with a creeper, and it was kind of it just hijacked my house. And I was kind of scared for its welfare. I kind of had to evacuate. And no, not fun at all. So now that we have, oh my god, so distracted. Now that we have everything required, we can now create a portal gun. And I don't exactly have all the different colors, but I imagine they're not too hard to get. Dandelion I will have, we can just get rid of some flowers outside. And light blue dye is just lapis and bone meal, I do believe. So it's going to make it just now. If we hit our question mark, if you click the recipe and then the question mark, it'll actually show it in the crafting table. Makes it a tad bit easier. So we're going to go ahead and make 2 of these bad boys. And hopefully I haven't forgot any of the ingredients. Otherwise I'll be sad as. So anyway, we have our portal gun, number 1, number 2, and what's that? Are you serious? Oh my goodness. Holy fuck. Oh my goodness. So apparently, what? Wow. Oh my god. So apparently I don't need 2 portal guns. Oh my goodness. Holy shit. This is unique. So yeah, I don't know, I really want to do some testing with this, because this is crazy. So anyway, what I'm going to do, alright, there's a creeper over there, and I feel like this needs to be done. Anyway, so I reckon if we, nope, go on the, can you put it sideways? Nope, apparently not. What I want to do is set up a portal, on the side of, holy shit, on the side of the wall here. Nope. And what I want to do after that is have a creeper go into the wall. Bam. Alright, so this should be funny as fuck. Wait for it. Guys, this is the best way. I've just invented a new way to kill sheep. Go. Oh no. Son of a bitch. No. Oh my god. What's the actual? Anyway, so that didn't work at all. I lost my sheep and it didn't go through the portal, so I'm a bit sad. And I don't know. I don't know if like animals can go through this. I might have to test this. Hopefully they can. I'll be a bit annoyed if they can't. But I know I can go through them, which is holy shit. I'm gonna try this. I'm just like very impressed that this actually exists. But anyway, what I might do is actually practice around with this. Oh, actually, I really want to get a creeper to walk through my portal. Go in the hole. Oh my goodness! Why do you just avoid? Oh my, go. Nope. Oh yeah, no, what the fuck was that? Alright, so that worked, although that was just borderline suicide. I'm pretty happy with that. So yeah, apart from that, we've just destroyed the landscape pretty severely. And this portal gun absolutely digests my frame rate, so I apologize if it's a little bit laggy. So yeah, that was a bad idea. I probably won't be doing that anytime soon. But I think what we might do before we end the episode is chuck up an electric furnace next to the generator, and maybe even create another one, because this one's trying to power 2 machines. So if we create that, how do we get rid of this? I really just want to get rid of those portals, because I do believe that's what's causing all my lag issues. But yeah, that should be fine, and then we should be able to end the day on a happy note. But what I might do, guys, is go ahead and cook some more iron up, and then I'll join you guys in a sec. My goodness. Do it. Alright guys, so we've now got our stuff cooking away, and we should have enough to make the electronic furnace. Now I've just been playing around with this portal gun, and this thing is ridiculous. And if you guys have a, not a crappy computer, but a computer that isn't amazing, you might have a bit of lag if I actually have to drop down my settings just to use this thing. But if this thing would cooperate, we could just demonstrate how good it is. It is a good functioning mirror at the best of times. But if you're looking for something a little bit more exciting, you can always shoot it halfway across the map and put it to good use. But this rain is really obnoxious, and I don't know, I'm tempted to use it on the moon, but it's not night time. So anyway, yeah, you can just pop that out and instantly you're like 6 billion miles away, which is interesting. And a good little technique that I will be employing soonish, whenever I get the chance to actually... Oh my god, my jetpack just died in the arse. I'm not going to be able to get to that portal. One technique that I will be using this portal gun for is that if I'm going to be planning on... Fuck off. If I plan on going far away, I can just chuck down a portal at my base. And if I want to get back quickly, I can just throw down a portal and just teleport there instantly. So that's probably something... Hopefully I don't mix up what left and right I shot, like blue and orange portals I used at the time. But it should be a good little thing to work out. And it should be a good little shortcut. But anyway, we better make this electronic furnace, so this episode really wouldn't make sense. I've been hyping up the electronic furnace, oh my goodness, for the past 5 minutes. I still haven't created it. So we're going to sleep here, get rid of this rain, because it is a pain. And anyway, the furnace, I've made this thing before. There's multiple ways you can make it, but I'm just going to make it the fairly simple way. Start off with the iron furnace. I'll show you guys the recipe, just in case you little scallywags want to make it for yourself. But I think I'm actually out of copper cables, which is embarrassing. But it's not too bad because I've been extracting a crap load out of the extractor. What are the chances of that? And we now have a crap load of rubber to work with. And I don't know how much copper I've left, but I do imagine I have enough to make at least a bit of cabling. Are you actually serious? Do I not have enough copper? Oh no. Oh god, no. I don't want to do another cut because it doesn't make any sense. But if I can't find any copper, I guess I'm going to have to, because I can't make a copper cable without copper. It's just doesn't make any sense. So I shall be right back. You're actually kidding me, though, in here the whole time. So that saved a little bit of time. I don't know why I thought I got rid of them all, but anyway, we shall continue onwards in our journey to make an electronic furnace. So as we saw before, creating this thing is fairly easy once you've got the materials to do so. And my inventory is actually really congested right now. So I'm going to do my best to try and not drop as much as possible. And again, this question mark, even if you have created something over and over again, it's always good just to make sure that you've got the recipe just there in front of you. Because you can't forget. If you're a retard like me, you're never going to forget that. And it just makes it a little bit easier with a stressful mod like this. Just has so much in it. So anyway, we have our electronic furnace, even hotter topic than the last one that we had. And oh my god, it's amazing. It's a pyramid of machinery that is a little more efficient than this stone machinery crap. Not even a word. But anyway guys, that's episode 3 of my Feed the Beast Let's Play. Let me know if you enjoyed it in the comments, as always. But anyway, we still need to do our word of the day for our lucky winner for episodes 1 and 2. And I do believe they were the same person because they were a ninja and or hack at getting the word of the day. But congrats nonetheless. But we're going to quickly knock up these signs. Probably could have used a better choice of words there. But we've actually got 2 signs conveniently right here, which I didn't even intend to do. But I will just go with it anyway. But we don't exactly have a room yet. So what I might do is just plaster them along the walls like we did with the first house. And I get the feeling that this one's going to last a little bit longer somehow. But anyway, I'm going to go check who won the first 2 episodes, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I went and checked the first 2 episodes of Feed of the Beast. For our winners. And yes, they were actually the first, claimed by the same person. So episode 1, as well as episode 2, both went to X Loud Sound. If I've spelled your name incorrectly, I do apologize, and I will correct it off camera. But yeah, congrats. Doubly the congratulations. That's really well done. And good luck to you guys looking to get some word of the days in the future. But yeah, very well done to XL Sound. But anyway guys, as I said before, this is episode 3. Hopefully you enjoyed it, but I'll catch you guys later for the next episode.
I love you.
Okay, so apparently shooting your portal gun outside the front of your house and then to the moon causes death. So yeah, that just raped the front of my house. So we're gonna go on an adventure to the moon to try and get my stuff back because I just got trolled. A really big troll that made me lose everything I had, and luckily I was... Oh no. What the hell? The moon's like getting further away and I'm getting higher and higher in the air. I don't even know what physics is anymore. Oh my god. If my jetpack runs out of power, can I actually get any higher than this? Oh no. Oh no. Oh god. Oh god, I can't get any... Oh, I hate life. I hate life so much. I can't get any higher than this. And my jetpack... Duh. Duh. Oh. Blah. Oh no. Fuck it. And also, it actually ripped off the front of my house. A good fight, Moon. Well played, you asshole.